So 2 days ago at 4 o'clock in the morning, I woke up to my daughter crying and blood everywhere, even on my bind. Still confused about that, but quickly realized that I had had another seizure. I began having seizures in 2017. They were stress induced, but I had six all in total, but I had my last one in 2019. Unfortunately, my daughter has been the one to find me in every single seizure last episode I've had. She's been the one to find me, and I didn't realize how much it affected her until yesterday. She told me she started talking to the school psychologist ever since that incident with the little boy being a weird. She told me that she keeps hearing the sound that I was making, my scream, and she's trying her best to like get it out of her head. But it just keeps popping back up. She's telling me that the therapist told her that after a seizure, you go to the doctor and get checked out, which I did do that, like my first one, two, maybe my third one. But after that, they can't do anything. They don't do anything. There's nothing to be done after a seizure, really. So I stopped going. And so, yeah, that scared her. She's told the therapist my mom doesn't do hospitals, so she's not going to. I feel like I lost her trust. The past 2 nights, she stayed up as long as she could because she's always trying to be someone's mom, but she wants to be able to make sure that she can help me if I need it, and it doesn't matter what I say. I've told her a million times, I don't thank you, but I'm fine, I'm fine. But I think I broke her trust because I'm on this new ADHD medication because I finally got the diagnosis, and it's been helping me so much, and I don't want to discontinue it, but you just have to be really careful when you're on a stimulant and you have seizures, you have epilepsy. So I promised her, I promised my doctor, I promised myself I would be so good with taking my medicine because I've always has been, but I guess I forgot 2 days ago and seizure. And I've been trying to look at this on the brighter side. My very first seizure, it was so detrimental. Stage was a couple of months old. She wasn't even crawling yet, but when I woke up, she was on the floor. She wasn't crying. She was fine. She was chilling on the floor. I was tripping though because I do not remember. I didn't remember her getting that old. She was only a few months old, but in my like I lost a huge chunk of time. And I looked around and I just saw red everywhere, and I was just so confused. And that was like the downfall to everything. That one seizure. Um, but this one, I remember what was going on. I remember I don't feel like a chunk is missing other than like my really far past. And the only thing really is physical pain. My very first seizure, I popped my left shoulder out of place, and so that sometimes sporadically pops back out, and it's very, very painful. So today, I guess I did that too. So it's sore. I can't reach out and grab anything. Taking my socks off, like bending my legs and lifting them up, it hurts. I feel like a grandma, but I don't. I could live through that. In my memory, I just don't want my memory to be affected more. And my baby, she is she's trying to make sure today is a really good day. I actually graduate today. Um, I'm unable to attend the graduation because I feel like I don't even know how to explain it, but she made my own cap and my own little necklace just to make me feel better. So I do want to do something, but when I say my energy, these are the times where I really, really cannot wait till the day where I could just tap someone in like I need to stay in bed, but I'm about to drag myself out of bed. See, I'm dressed. We're about to go. She's on the phone with her friend. She missed school today because they're having this event, and she was all the boy's gonna be there, and since the school failed her by keeping her safe in her classroom, she definitely thinks they're gonna fail her by keeping her safe in the gym with all these kids running around. So neither one of us wanted her to go. But I think she's also just using that as an excuse. Because at first she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go. They messing with the wrong one." Da, da, da. And I was like, "Okay, go." But now ever since my seizure, she's like, "Well, what if you need, girl? If I need someone, I can call 911. I'll be fine. I'll be fine." But she doesn't listen at all. But anywho, let's have a good day. Um, Forgot to mention this one. I think it was my second or third seizure. If you knew Sage when she was younger, she started talking when she was young. Like she started, you could tell you would say something to her, and she would think and she would answer you very young. I believe she was two. I want to say two, but I had a seizure, and she went and ran and woke my mom up and made my mom come check on me. Like, so I'm not saying that's been her job since birth, but she's always been on it. But I don't want that to be a job for her. Like, I don't want her to even have to think for a second that I just want to be a kid. So if anyone has any like holistic remedies that help like your memory, I don't want to speak it, but realistically, I'm at a higher risk for like dementia and Alzheimer's. So if anybody, I know, what is it, wormwood, walnuts. I've definitely incorporated walnuts into my diet. Anything else, drop them in the comments. I would appreciate them. But um, let's go celebrate. So my tongue does look a lot better. 2 days ago, I could barely talk or eat. I've eaten smoothies, applesauce, but I'm about to trigger warning. I think I'm gonna add a video of what it looked like 2 days ago. Yep. Exit if you don't want to see it.
The other side.